Afonso Cardo and Tomás Pereira study political science at the University of Minho in Portugal. These days there is one particular topic of conversation, the presidential election that takes all the polls predict an overwhelming victory for the current president Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa, supported by the centre-right PSD and the Christian Democrat CDS. He also has the unofficial support of the General Secretary of the Socialist Party and Prime Minister António Costa.
He supported the President Marcelo precisely because it was predicted that he was going to win. He didn't want to miss the momentum. He would lose with a defeat, and he wanted to remain within the favor of the president.
The greater the dimension of the victory of President Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa is, the more expressive it is, especially when you add the precarious and fragile votes from the leftist partners of the Socialist Party, the more strengthened the position of the Prime Minister António Carlos Costa will be in the negotiations with the left.
The Socialist Party rules the country with a minority government supported by agreements with the left parties, but it has lost the support of the left bloc in the last budget vote.
I think for the Socialist Party it will be interesting if, despite everything, Marcelo Rebelo de Sousa does not have a great result. This may cause an imbalance in power relations between the presidency and the government.
As Portugal weathers one of the worst pandemic surges in the world, the social and economic crisis may further hamper the efforts of the minority government.
O papel do Presidente da República pode ser ainda reforçado no próximo mandato.
The role of the President of the Republic may be further strengthened in the next term if, for example, there's a political crisis. In scenarios of political crisis in which it's necessary to replace the government before the end of its term, before the end of the legislature, the role of the President of the Republic is fundamental, as he has to mediate, so to speak, the formation of a parliamentary majority in support of the government.
With Portugal in the throes of a new lockdown, there are fears that turnout for the presidential election next Sunday can be even lower than in previous elections and have an impact on the results. Filipa Soares, Braga.